You walk into the living room, look your cat right in the eye, and ask a direct question. In return, you get absolute silence. It is easy to view them as beautiful, vibrating furniture, creatures operating on standby until the sound of a food can opening forces a reaction. But we often confuse obedience with comprehension. If an animal refuses to respond to us, it doesn't necessarily mean they lack the capacity to understand the message. Recent behavioral science reveals that cats process human language with surprising precision. That blank stare represents a deliberate, calculated choice to filter out information that doesn't serve them. This diagram shows an audio timeline from a 2019 study in Scientific Reports. It proved cats pick out their names from a continuous stream of human speech. As the timeline filters the audio, the cat's brain isolates the specific acoustic signature of its name, even when surrounding nouns share the exact same length and rhythm. Humans often miss the reaction because we expect a dog-like response. A cat's acknowledgement is usually restricted to a micro ear twitch or a slight pivot of the head. They build this recognition through associative learning. This is a process where an organism learns a link between two stimuli, such as a specific sound and a high-value outcome like food or playtime. Research from PetMD indicates the average household cat builds a working vocabulary of 20 to 50 distinct human words. This mental dictionary includes daily commands, the names of their owners, and even names of other pets. Rather than hearing human speech as a blur of noise, cats maintain an organized, categorized mental database of specific audio triggers. Dogs are genetically wired to react to our words because they possess a strong inherent drive to please their owners. This flowchart illustrates how a cat processes a command like no by calculating the expected value of compliance. Expected value is found by multiplying an outcome's probability by its potential reward. The cat recognizes the negative association, but if the current behavior offers more immediate utility, the action continues. Beyond vocabulary, they are masters of paralanguage. Paralanguage refers to the non-lexical components of speech, including pitch, volume, and intonation. High-pitched tones are neurologically mapped as positive reinforcement. Conversely, a low, sharp tone is immediately flagged as a threat or a warning. A finding highlighted in Newsweek revealed that cats can associate digital pictures on a screen with spoken words at a faster rate than some human toddlers. The visible indifference masks a brain that is constantly sorting, prioritizing, and scoring our vocal data. The data reveals a calculating household companion that tracks and weighs every movement in the home. They identify their names, distinguish specific verbal boundaries, and even detect when they are the subject of a conversation. Their lack of response comes down to an ignore threshold. This is a measure of how little the current information benefits them at that moment. You likely already know the one specific high-value trigger word that successfully breaks your own cat's threshold and brings them running. To truly understand animal intelligence, we have to evaluate feline behavior through the data of their own cognitive choices, rather than the standards of canine obedience.